Good morning. It is Monday morning, although it's already 10:40, so it's not really the morning anymore. I had every intention of vlogging this morning, and I did not wake up until 7:30, and I have to be at school at 8:10, 8:15, 8:10, and I live like 25 minutes from school. So yeah, I was kind of rushed this morning. By the time I got to school, I had just enough time to like get things ready, and that was about it. So I'm looking extremely haggard today because I had like zero time to get ready. I did manage to put some makeup on and throw my hair in a braid, but that's about it. So, but I'm determined to make this week a good week because last week was not all that great, and it's going to be a good week this week. So luckily my kids this morning were really awesome for math. So we did our math rotations. We kind of got back into the groove of that. And we did our PBIL. We changed up the way we did our PBIL, so I posed the question to them, and then I had them work individually on solving the question, and then I had them share with their neighbor, and then I asked 3 students to come up and share with the class because I liked the way that their strategy looked or whatever. So they did that, and then we broke off into groups, and then my higher math group is starting to do like performance task type things for their math for their inquiry station. So I posed a question to them on a piece of paper. I downloaded, or not downloaded, but I guess downloaded from a website that I found that had 2nd grade performance tasks, and I told them, you know, like, this is your challenge question, and then they'll be working on it all week and with a partner, and then they'll create like a presentation to go with it, to present it either to the class or to their small group. I haven't decided that yet. So they're working on that, and I can actually show you. It's a pretty cool thing, and I can link, if you're interested, I can link the the sheet that I got these from down below. Sorry. So this is our question for the week. It says problem of the month, but we're just taking it for a week. And then I know there's like other parts that kind of go with it. We're just focusing on this for today, or for this week. So it said Cindy had a party. She invited 2 guests. Her guests each invited 4 guests. And then those guests each invited 3 guests. And then so the question is like, how many people were at the party? So they really liked that they were going to have this challenge, and then they're working on that. So that's pretty cool. I'll be interested to see what they come up with. And when they come to my group, we just kind of really quickly do the math page for the day, and then they move on. So that's that. I will catch up with you guys later today and let you know how the rest of the day went. Hi, it is after school now. It's about 4 o'clock, and I'm just trying to figure out what I need to get done today. Still looking like a hot mess. It's only getting worse. But yeah, so today was pretty good. Literacy centers didn't go all that great. It was kind of just okay. A couple of them had like new centers today, and every time we change them, I feel like the kids are just kind of thrown off. So I know it's kind of our fault, but it is what it is. I know tomorrow people from the DO are walking around doing like rounds to make sure we're just like doing what we're supposed to be doing. So I need to kind of not fix my lesson plans, but like just go over my lesson plans to make sure that they are kind of on track for tomorrow and that I have everything prepared. I really liked what we did today. So we're doing something called grow groups, my like team and I. Fix this. And basically what we're doing is like when we're reading our language arts story for the week, we kind of split off into differentiated groups. So then I have one group who goes and reads the story on their own, and then I have one group who listens to the story using the Wonders or the McGraw-Hill website. And then they're responding in their journal based off of kind of whatever our essential is for that week. And then my lower readers are reading the story with me, and then we're discussing like the same thing. So like today it was, how did the characters' feelings change like in the story? How did they respond to a challenge? And so they were writing about that, and then the kids at the carpet with me were just talking about it, and then they can all come back to the group and we take our notes. And it was really nice. It's really nice because everyone is kind of prepared for the talk, and then each group has kind of gotten to read and connect with the story on their own level, which is really great. I noticed they're just like a lot more engaged, and like even those lower readers are able to lead the conversation when we're doing the notes. So let me kind of show you what the notes look like. So let me pull this up. So like this was our notes for today, and so we have like different focuses for our columns. So this is the title, and then we said like who and then what the challenge was. So the who is Tim, and then his challenge was that he didn't want to go to his grandma's, he wanted to go to his friends. And then the reaction, so kind of the feelings, we kind of focused on feelings and like how that related to the reaction. And so my high group took their journal and said, I think their sentence starter was like, Tim's feelings changed by, and then they had to respond. So then they came to the group like ready with sort of what was going to go in that last column already. And then when I was working with those lower readers, we were making sure to kind of just discuss that on every single page. How are his feelings changed? And like, what is he feeling? And how is he responding to this challenge that he's been presented? So it's been really, really, really good. I really like the way that we have it set up. Before we just did everything whole group like last year. And I just feel like they're just getting a lot more out of it this time, because I feel like my lower readers would just kind of drift off, and we're able to kind of let the higher readers like take over. So it's been good. Trying to think what else. I'm still not ready to show you my literacy centers yet, because they're just not at the place that I want them. We're still kind of perfecting them, which is okay. But yeah, so I'm gonna get my stuff ready and update on my life. So Friday I told you guys that I was pretty upset, which I'm sure you guys could tell in that video. We had to take my dog to the vet on Thursday night. And oh my gosh, he just all of a sudden started acting super weird, and his stomach was like contracting all weird. And so we took him into the vet, and they basically they took x-rays and stuff. Sorry, I'm trying to look for my cord. They took x-rays and they did an ultrasound, and what they kind of concluded is that he has fluid surrounding his heart. And so the doctor said, basically it's like he has a straitjacket like on his heart constricting it. So he'd have trouble breathing. Well, he wasn't really having trouble breathing, and he sorry, my camera's gonna die, and I'm really afraid it's gonna die like while I'm talking to you guys, so I'm trying to get this plugged in. Stand by. Okay. Whew. So he said that his heart was being constricted and that he's not going to be able to breathe correctly, which is just weird because it's not like the reason that we even brought him in. Like, he was breathing just fine. So I think honestly what had happened is that he had something wrong with his stomach, because the way it just hit him, like it literally was just like this. He had something wrong with his stomach, and then like maybe like a stomach bug or something, I don't know. And then they didn't know like what was wrong, so then they started doing all these tests and then found something like completely unrelated. So basically, I don't know, it was just like weird. Like that night I was like considering that we were gonna have to put him down like that night. It was like that bad. And the doctor basically said, there's a good chance that you could just go home and like he's just gonna suddenly die. And like it was horrible, because our dog is like our life, and it was awful. So moral of the story, he's doing completely fine now. Like, you would have never thought anything was wrong. It's taken him a little bit longer to like eat his dog food. He like doesn't want to seem to eat it, but he's hungry. And so I think it's like him, like, when you get sick and then you don't want to eat something that you've eaten, like, just because you ate it that day, and then it like reminds you of that. I honestly think that's like what had happened, because I could make him eggs or something and he'll scarf them down. So, but he is doing a whole lot better. My family came over this weekend for my birthday, which is it's Friday this week. And so they kind of came over just for a barbecue, and then but they were able to see him. And then my husband's family all came over on Friday night, and they brought us dinner. And we just kind of hung out, and they were able to come see the dog, and we were so exhausted because we'd only gotten like 2 hours of sleep the night before. But yeah, so I did want to update you guys on that, because I know, well, maybe you don't care, I don't know. But I was pretty upset on Friday morning, and then I never vlogged again on Friday. So yeah, that's an update, and I'm going to get to work, and then I will catch up with you guys before I go home. I'm hoping. I'm kind of tempted, like, I know I don't have that much to do, but I'm almost tempted to just like stay and like start getting stuff ready for next week, because that's one thing I keep not doing is I don't work on anything for next week or like the following week until like Thursday or Friday, when like I should be working on this stuff now, like my PowerPoints and stuff like that. That's super easy for me to start working on. I need to start doing that ahead of time, because then I end up having so much to do, and then I end up having to work on the weekends, whereas if I did it before, I wouldn't have to. So I think I'm going to stay till 6, get some stuff done, and just kind of prepare myself so that I feel ready for this week. So I will catch up with you guys before I go out today. Okay, now it is 6 o'clock and I'm still here. So I'm trying to print, and oh my gosh. Dang it. Okay. Well, I'm trying to print out these like bookmarks with sentence frames on them. But geez, I can't. My printer in here seems to just like want to eat the cardstock when I'm doing it double-sided. Doesn't want to like suck it back in. Keeps getting stuck. So now I'm trying to do like, it worked fine for like the first 3 pages, which I don't get. And then now these other ones, it like doesn't want to print it, of course. But I was gonna show you. I don't want to like waste all my freaking cardstock. Ay. Like I just did to this one. I printed 2 on 1 page. I did it wrong. Of course. Try this again. One day I will get it. So I'm going to show you when I'm ready these bookmarks that I made. And if it's something, that's a really bad angle. If it's something that you are interested in, I can like post it to my store or something. It's nothing like spectacular, but it works. I don't know. I'm sure my school's not the only school that is huge on sentence frames. Okay. Oh, shoot. I need 2 more. Okay, so I'm going to show you these out actually before I go do the other stuff. So it is just a bookmark, and it's got, well, okay, let me show you actually. I used to have these ones, and it's just accountable talk. Let me glare on that. And then it gives them different sentence frames. I didn't actually love all these sentence frames. I just found myself not using them as much. And then the Costas levels, I just found myself not using as much either. And there was nothing on the back. So what I decided to do was I printed them on this kind of ugly green paper, but that's okay. One side is giving feedback. So my school really wants us to work on students giving each other feedback. So we have like positive feedback, needs improvement feedback, and then questions I have. And so they're just sentence stems. And then on the back side, so now it'll be a double-sided. And I printed this time on cardstock, which is why this one was only on like just regular Astrobites paper, and the kids kind of destroyed them like really quick. So this one is accountable talk, and then it was like the same. I just kind of took the ones I liked the most and the ones I feel like we were using the most, and then I just, like I said, I printed them double-sided, and then I'm going to have the TAs laminate them. So yeah, that's what that is. Alright, it is 6:07-ish, and I'm actually going to head out now. I think I've got everything pretty much done. I did 1 PowerPoint for next week, so I feel pretty good about that. And I got everything ready for tomorrow for the people to come, just to make sure that like all my, what do they say? All my ducks are in a row. So yeah, so I'm going to go home, make dinner. I think we're going to have salmon for dinner. And I'm just going to relax, maybe watch Dancing with the Stars. If you haven't watched this season, I mean, there's only been 1 episode, but there's a really good cast on there this year. So I'm pretty excited. My husband and I always like to watch that show. So yeah, I hope everyone has a really good night, and I hope you had a good Monday. I'm so glad my day turned out like not that bad for waking up at 7:30, but overall it wasn't bad. I think it was a pretty good day. So hopefully the rest of this week is going to be good. It won't be so hectic. I don't have any meetings this week except for like my usual like planning and stuff like that. So yeah, I hope everyone had a good day, and I will catch up with you guys tomorrow. Good morning. It is Tuesday, and I just got into my classroom. It is 7:30. I actually got here earlier today than normal. I guess I just got ready earlier or something. So I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna eat my breakfast. I have a yogurt and just kind of get situated for the day. I feel like I always just, I don't know, I like to like get here early and just kind of relax so that my morning isn't rushed, because although like I don't really have anything to do necessarily this morning, it does feel good just to kind of like chill. And so yeah, I'm going to figure out my day, although I pretty much have everything I think situated, but just double check. And then I cut all these out last night, and so I was thinking about laminating them this morning, but I don't know if I'm gonna have time, because I would like to use them today, because since those people are coming by and they want to see student collaboration, I feel like I want to be using those so that the kids can get used to it, but at the same time, I don't think I'm gonna have time to laminate them. So I might just let the kids use them today and then laminate them after school. Maybe. Alright, I'm going to eat my breakfast and I will catch up with you guys maybe before school, but if not, then later today. Bye. Okay. It's almost 4 o'clock and all the kids are gone. So today was interesting. I had a call when school started and I'd been in school for about 5 minutes, which I knew that the people were coming in today, and I had to be on my best behavior, not my best behavior, but the kids had to be on their best behavior. And I get a call that I'm getting a new student right then. So then got a new student, and we'll just say it was interesting. I feel like my whole day was kind of thrown off, but we're gonna, oh my gosh, this is just a great representation of my day. We're gonna make the best of it. Oh my gosh, my room is a disaster. My day did not go according to plan, which it is what it is, but tomorrow's a new day. I'm hoping not to be surprised by a new student anymore. And we're gonna get work done for tomorrow. I'm just like shocked right now. You know when you like, I don't even know, when things just like don't go the way you thought. That was my day. Okay, I'm gonna take this down because this keeps falling. Oh, all right, so this is the state of my room itself is kind of clean, but like seriously, like all this stuff is just on my table. It needs to be cleaned up. And I did want to show you this. My our like AVID coordinator at the school, she brought this over for helping at the family fun night, which I thought was so stinking cute. So I liked that. And then my allergies are totally fired up right now. So my nose is getting all stuffy. Oh my gosh, I'm a mess. Wow. I didn't actually have people walk in my room today, update, because we went to the library and I believe that they walked through when we were in the library, so like, thank goodness. I didn't have to deal with that. But yeah, so I warmed up some coffee. I'm gonna try and get some work done. And I'm gonna go home. My husband's making dinner tonight, so I'm excited. And yeah, I'm gonna make the best of my evening. I will catch up with you guys before I go home today. Alright, it is 6:40. I just got home. I actually didn't get that much work done at school today. I was just kind of prepping for my new student and getting that all situated, talking to his parents on the phone. So I did get all that done. I don't have everything prepared for tomorrow, but that's okay. I'll just go early. And then I forgot I had to go to my grandma's to pick up my dress for the wedding that I'm in. She like sewed something for me on it, so I had to go by there to get that. So now I'm home. I'm gonna relax for the night and not do any schoolwork and not think about school. but it probably won't happen. So I will catch up with you guys in the morning for a new day. Tomorrow's Wednesday, and this week's going by a lot quicker than last week, which is good. Tomorrow I have music, which is always a great time, and I'm hoping that my day with my new student goes better tomorrow than it did today. Yeah. Also, can you guys comment down below and let me know, when does your school like let you know you're getting new students, and like how frequently does that happen? Because like I literally, like, we start school at 8:45 and I got a call at 8:47. It was like, hi, you're getting a new student, they're gonna be there any minute. Like, that's so hard to prep. And then we were supposed to have all those district people come today, so of course, like, just the perfect day for them to walk through. Thank goodness they didn't walk through my room. Well, they didn't walk through my room when we were there, but yeah, I don't know. So I'm curious as to how other schools do it, because that's kind of like the norm. Like, we don't get that much of a notice. So anyway, I will catch up with you guys in the morning, and I hope everyone has a good night, and I hope you had a really good Tuesday, and I will see you guys later. Bye. Good morning. It is Wednesday, and it's about 7:30. Actually, it's 7:30 exactly. I just walked into my room, ready to take on the day. It's going to be a good day. I'm excited. I have a lot to get done this morning because I need to prep for math, and I'm trying to think what else I need to do. I think that's it. And then my music time I need to spend making some copies of things for next week for my team. So yeah, it should be a pretty good day. I got up to do my workout this morning. I did legs and I felt good waking up. Yeah, that's about it. Not too exciting. My life's pretty boring this morning. I thought about this though last night, and I never told you guys. So I got my new kid yesterday, and we sat down on the carpet to read, and he said that what we were doing was boring. And I said, oh my goodness, well, we love our grow group time, and we have a really good time with this. Like, we're having a lot of fun. And like, my kids are so funny. They just like agree with anything, and they all like looked at him and they're like, we are. It was so funny. They totally had my back, but I know that they like don't love doing the reading thing. Like, it was just funny. But yeah, so I'm gonna have a good day today, because not that yesterday was bad, but I was just like shocked, I guess. So anyway, I will catch up with you guys maybe before, although I always say that and it never happens, so maybe not until the end of the day. Or maybe at music. Maybe at music. Alright, it is 4:30 and I just kind of finally sat down to get to work. So I don't have that much to do this afternoon though. Actually, I need to prep for tomorrow because I need to figure out my ELA block. Thursday is always like iffy. Not iffy, but like it kind of just depends on like how much we get done throughout the week, and then whether or not we have PE. So I never really plan for Thursday like completely ahead of time, just because like a lot of times it just doesn't end up happening. So like today we got a lot done for ELA, and yesterday and Monday we got like everything done. So then like tomorrow I don't have a lot to catch up with. So I'm gonna have to plan a little bit more. So yeah, today was much better than yesterday. My new little kiddo did really well up until lunch, and then after lunch not quite as well, but that's okay. We're like working on it. It's getting better for sure. And I was gonna share this with you guys. So this is totally, I just got so sidetracked, but we've been working on the like silent E, or the magic E. My kids call it the magic E, on words. So like the first week our spelling pattern was like short A and then A something E, and then we had like the O's, and then last week we did I, and then this week it's O. I think we did E. I don't know. But anyway, so we're focusing on the magic E the last few weeks, and we were doing our sight words today, just going through them super quick. And one of the words is have, and I said, oh my goodness, you guys, that has a an E at the end. And I said, usually that's a magic E. But you know what? This is not the word have. It's the word have. How weird. And one of my kids goes, and which I feel like he got this from like a teacher or something, but like just doesn't remember that it's from a teacher. Like he thinks he made it up, but I really think it's from a teacher because it's way too good. He's like, no, it's just like a lazy E. And I was like, wait, oh my gosh, it really is. Like it's like a magic E, but he's too lazy to like do his job. So he's just there like hanging out. He's too lazy to even say anything. He's just there. He doesn't like change the word at all. And we were cracking up because he's like, no, it's a lazy E. So, and I was like, did a teacher teach you that? And he's like, no, I just made it up. But yeah, it was pretty funny. So today we did a class vote on which read aloud we're going to do next. So we decided between Lines at Lunchtime, what is this? Mrs. Jeepers' Scariest Halloween Ever, which I don't have any Jehovah's Witnesses in my class this year, so I'm able to do like holiday themed things, which is pretty nice. Last year I wasn't able to. A Magic School Bus, and then there was one more. It was Mouse and the Motorcycle, which I really tried to get them to pick, but they didn't want to because I liked that book when I was a kid. And as you can see, we had a clear winner because I read the back of them to them. So I went to, like, when I went to the training a couple Saturdays ago, they talked about these things called book blessings, and you bless the book, and essentially you like you'd be like, oh my gosh, you guys, I read this book today and it was one of the best books ever. Like, I really highly recommend it. It's about this thing, and like you might like it if you like these kind of books, or just kind of like basically like a book review. And then it like encourages kids to want to read those books, because just like when you read like a Junie B. Jones out loud, and then now all the kids are like obsessed with Junie B. Jones and they all want to read Junie B. Jones books, or you know, whatever the series is. So they called him, you have to bless the book. And so I kind of did like a quick little bless the book with all those books, and I like read the back of it, and I would read it super exciting and be like, oh my goodness, this sounds so good. And so I tried to bless the book with Mouse and the Motorcycle. Mouse and the Motorcycle? Yeah. And say like, I loved this book when I was a kid. It's one of my favorite books. And I got 3 votes. I didn't get that many. But then I did have one of those votes say like, can I just take the book home then and read it? And I was like, yeah, sure, go ahead. So that was my book blessing for the day. But they said you're supposed to do like 1 book blessing a day, because then it encourages students to like want to read more. So I thought that was kind of cool. And it's such a quick little easy thing. And I like it because you could have students do that as well in some way or form. Have students bless books too. I wouldn't call it book blessing, but call it like book recommendations. Okay, so I'm going to sit down, and I'm already sitting. I'm going to do my work and figure out what I need to do for tomorrow. My room is pretty much cleaned up for the most part. I'm trying to see if anything's like out of place. No, we're good. I think that's it. I feel like there was something else I want to tell you guys that was really funny, and I can't remember what it was, but I'll probably remember later, and then I'll let you guys know. So I will catch up with you guys before I leave school today, and show you guys maybe what we've been working on a little bit more. So I'll see you in a little bit. I'm grading these, and I had to share this with you guys. So they take one of their vocab words, and then they have to connect it to something else. And he said, freedom is connected to people because like getting pizza any day you want, because apparently that's freedom in the world, getting pizza any day that you want. Okay, so I'm about to pack up to go home, but I wanted to show you guys this quick little like, I guess kind of an anchor chart that we made. I'm trying to get my anchor charts to be a lot more interactive with like the kids making them rather than me. And so what I did was we read a story that compared 2 different types of animals, because this week we're focusing on how animals survive. And so he obviously lives in a very, very cold climate. This fennec fox lives in a very hot climate. So how are they using their climate? How are these animals who survive in their climate alike and different? So then what I did was I had them pair up or in groups of 3, and we made a double bubble map to compare the 2 after we read the story. And so to kind of prepare it, to make it easier on me, I just took 3 stickies and then in the corner I wrote both, or it said fox, or it said husky, and then I just said like, okay, you're with this person, you're with that person, blah, blah, blah. Go back, find one thing that like falls with your specific sticky, and then they brought them back, and I had like a, it was on my slideshow, and so I just stuck them to the board, and then I told them I'd tape them onto the poster later. But I thought that was such an easy way to make like a thinking map, and it took a little work, and then the kids were the ones who completely made it, but I didn't have to let them like actually write on the chart. They could just write on the sticky note, and then they could go do it on their own, and we got it done in like 5 minutes versus like each kid having to come up and write it, which was way quicker. So I thought that was kind of a good idea, and it's definitely something I want to try more, because I'm trying to get, like I said, I'm trying to get my kids to be like more interactive with my anchor charts rather than me just doing them. That was like a goal of mine last year, and it's something I'm still working on. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pack up to head home. It's 5:30, so I'm gonna go, and I will catch up with you guys tomorrow morning. Bye. Good morning. It is Thursday, and this week is seriously flying by, which is so good because last week was the slowest week I've ever had in my entire life. So it's already Thursday, which is really, really exciting, and I just got in the car to leave for school. It is just 3 minutes past 7. I need to get to school this morning because I still don't have my vlog from last week up. Just like, it's been a crazy like last week, and then it wasn't edited, and then I left my camera at school over the weekend, and then it's up now, but it's like set to private because I don't have a thumbnail for it, and I don't like to post things without a thumbnail. So I'm gonna get to, because I forgot to take a thumbnail last week, so I'm gonna get to school early. I brought my laptop, and I'm going to take a thumbnail picture and then post it with that video. So should be up today, which you guys will have already seen this, like, or seen that video like a long time ago. But that's my plan this morning. It's already Thursday, and like last week's vlog isn't up. That's pretty bad, but that's okay. Getting on track. So I already have everything pretty much planned for today. I'll show you guys what we did later today, and then I'm trying to think what else. That's it. So I will catch up with you guys when I get to school, and word number 15. Took. Took. She took her clothes with her. Took. Please make sure your name is on that and go ahead and turn it into the basket. Alright, please put your name on your spelling test, and when you're done with it, put it in the basket. Alright, word number 1. Box. Box. The cat was in the box. Word number 2. Fox. Fox. This week we read about a fennec fox. Word number 3, dog. Dog. Mrs. Brooks loves her dog. Word number 4, bone. Bone. The dog likes to eat a bone. Word number 5, pot. Pot. Word number 5, pot. Pot. The pot is hot. Word number 6, home. Home. When When can I go home? Word number 7, hope. Hope. I hope you did your homework. Word number 8, nose. Nose. My nose is running because I'm sick.
Three, two, one.
Alright, please put your name on your spelling test and make sure you put it in the basket when you're done. Word number 1 is stove. Stove. The stove is hot. Word number 2, foxes. When there is a group of fox, you would say that there's many foxes. Word number 3, notebook. Notebook. You must write in your notebook. Word number 4, locked. Locked. She locked the door behind her. Word number 5, plot. Plot. The plot in a story is the beginning, middle, end. Word number 6, close. Close. Please close the door. Word number 7, wrote. Wrote. She wrote in her notebook. Word number 8, smoke. Smoke. The smoke from the fire was very thick. Word number 9, poked. Poked. She poked me with her finger. Word number 10, phone. Phone. Please call me on the phone. Word number 11, sideways. Sideways. The snow hit her face sideways. Word number 12, line. Line. Word number 13, have. Have. And word number 14, off. Off. And word number 15, took. Took. Make sure your name is on it and please go put it in the basket. Alright, please put your name on your spelling test and make sure you put it in the basket when you're done. Word number 1 is stove. Stove. The stove is hot. Word number 2, foxes. When there is a group of... Alright, it is, oh man, it's 5:40. I started this clip earlier and then I got cut off, but yeah, so I just finished doing my spelling test. So I said like a couple vlogs ago that I filmed my spelling test on a video, and then not like of me, just like of my voice. And so I film both of the levels of spelling words, and then they take or they take their spelling test by listening to the video and then just like doing their words and writing them down, so then I don't have to like stand up there and do it. And then I have 2 levels of words, so it saves me the time. And a lot of times on Fridays, once we kind of get into the groove a little bit more and my kids are more capable of like independent work, then we do flipped Friday. And so they'll do that as like one of their not stations, but like one of their things on their checklist is to go take their spelling test, and then I'm doing things with like kids at the table, so it works out really nicely. But so I did film that, and I'm really excited because next year, like I didn't start this until, when did I start that? I want to say like unit 5 I started doing that, and there's 6 units, maybe even unit 4. There's 6 units in Wonders, and so I started that last year at like unit 4 or 5. So then I'll have them like banked up for next year. So this year I like still have to make them every Thursday night, but for next year I'll like already have them, which is really great. So that's done. I decided tomorrow what I'm gonna have my kids do is, because I really don't have anything for them to do tomorrow. Like we finished everything. We don't have to do ketchup and pickles because everything got done. There's like a few random things that didn't get done from like kids, but it's like not really worth my time. So I think we're going to do like animal research, because our focus this week was how do animals survive, and so like how do they survive in the climate that they live in. And so we read about some different animals, and they were really interested this week. And then the whole unit 2 that we're on right now is all like animal based, I'm pretty sure. So I think that would be a good like little science thing. And so I'm going to have them go on to Get Epic, and they're going to have a partner. And then they're going to make a poster with like a picture of the animal in the middle. This is what I envisioned. A picture of the animal in the middle. And then like, what did I say? 3. Oh, I didn't say. I was thinking like, I don't know, like maybe 3 or 4 facts about how that animal survives, whether that be like surviving in its climate or surviving against predators, whatever the case may be. Not so much like this animal has white fur or something like that, like not its appearance as much, like how does what it has have help it live where it lives or survive, if that makes sense. So that's what we're gonna do tomorrow. That should take like a pretty good portion of our day, and they really love getting on to Get Epic, and so I'm thinking that they'll be really excited about it. I don't know, my kids get excited about anything so long as like I'm excited about it. Like I said, we did a close read today because it's Thursday, and I try and do close read on Thursday. And I was like, or we didn't finish a couple of the questions that went with it. And so I was kind of over it, and the kids were like getting really antsy being on the carpet. So I said, you know, I want you to take it home, show it off, like be proud of it. And we're not going to like finish the other questions. Just, it's fine. Don't worry about it. And then I thought, or you guys could finish the questions at home. That would be so awesome. You could take it home and teach someone at home how to do a close read. And all of them were like, oh my gosh, we could. So excited, and like asking for blank copies so that they could take it home and like teach someone how to close read. And they were going to go home and like finish their article. It was the funniest thing ever. Like they just get so excited, but it's just because I get really excited about things. Not that I'm like actually that excited, but like I just have to act excited because they like feed off of my energy. So yeah, that was my day today. I had such a good day today. I never talked about my day. I had such a good day today. Like it was so just like, I don't know, it was so nice. And then like once again, like I'm sad it's Thursday because tomorrow's gonna be Friday, and like it took me 3 days to crawl them back. But today was such a good day. Like there was moments in time where like I just looked out and I like just had a smile on my face because they were all just so like they're being just so good. Yeah, I don't know, I love them. So tomorrow's Friday, and the goals for tomorrow: animal research, spelling test. What's my third goal? Oh, I want to do like STEM building. So usually I just give them the like that's their fun Friday. But I think what I'm gonna do is just give them a goal that they have to build, and then just let everyone do it instead of having it like ketchup and pickle time. Just let everyone just participate, since I'm not doing catch-up time. So I'll just make that their fun Friday time and pull out like the Legos, the building blocks, the Quibbits and then give them like a goal. So like, oh, you have to build a house or something like that. I think I'll do that. And that will take us like a good amount of time. So those are my 3 goals for tomorrow. And then Fresh Friday, we have to clean up, and then it's time to go home after that. So, yeah. I have to finish stuff for tomorrow and for like next week. But other than that, I'm going to finish, and then I'm going to go home. And I'm probably going to do more work at home because I have stuff I need to get done. But I hope everyone has a good day, or had a good day. And I hope you have a really, really good Friday, and I will catch up with you guys probably in the morning. I don't think I'll vlog again before I leave today. So I'll catch up with you guys first thing in the morning tomorrow. Good morning. It is Friday, and it is National Coffee Day, and you best believe I'm going to drink a lot of coffee today. So today is my birthday, and I know, I bring the entire pot with me to school. Fun fact. But usually the entire pot is gone by the time I get to school. So because I wake up to work out, so I drink it. Because I'm up so early, I drink it all before I get to school. Well, I bring the pot in the car, and then I use like the last of it in my cup before I get out of the car. And I pour it in, and then I just leave the pot in my car. But today, for whatever reason, I had a lot left. I don't know why. So anyway, last night I painted my nails, and I'm like kind of obsessed with them. I love this color. I gelled them because I just like the gel. And I didn't get that much. Actually, I didn't get anything done last night. I thought I had stuff I needed to work on, but I couldn't wait. I have to leave right after school today because I have to go to a doctor's appointment, and then, which will be quick, and then I'm going to one of my really good friends I'm really close with, his mom, so I'm gonna go over there because I saw my parents last weekend, so I'm gonna go and see her and hang out for a little bit and then head back home for the night. So that's that. Tomorrow my in-laws, like my husband's family, is coming over, so his sisters and his parents and his grandparents are gonna come over, and we're gonna barbecue and just hang out, so that'll be fun. That's pretty much my weekend. I need to film a sit-down video, and I haven't figured out what I want to do yet. I'm thinking, I don't know, I might redo my flexible seating video because I never got to post that since I lost all the footage, so I might end up doing that. I also changed my watch band out today because I forgot I have a black one, and since it's like fall now, I figured I'd change it out. So yeah, I did a back workout this morning, which I never do back workouts, but I just saw it on this new YouTube channel that I found that I've been doing videos off of. I think it's called X Hit, and they have pretty good videos, and like I feel like I get a good workout when I do them, and they're not very long. So anyway, I did a back workout, and I never do back, and like, ooh, I'm feeling it. So yeah, I hope everyone has a really good day, and I hope you enjoy lots of coffee on National Coffee Day. And nothing has ever been more like fitting in my entire life, like having National Coffee Day on my birthday when I drink coffee all day long. So yeah, like everyone just knows me as like the coffee girl. So anyway, I hope you have a good day, and I will catch up with you guys probably later today. I'm gonna be kind of busy, but I will catch up with you guys before Monday morning, unlike last week. Okay, bye. All right, why am I acting like it's the morning? It's not, it's 3 o'clock. The whole school day is already passed. All right, so anyway, kids got out early, and I've just been working my butt off trying to be able to leave at 3:30, which is kind of funny because I've pretty much got everything done that I normally do on Fridays, but I've like speed done it, and I got done so quick, and I usually stay here till like 6 doing it. So I basically just proved to myself that I could leave a lot earlier than I do, but that's okay. So anyway, I was gonna say, oh, I changed out, I wasn't sure what it did. Changed out my writings, although that one fell off again because those stupid clips don't stay. everyone said they stay. Well, they didn't say they stay, but everyone says that, like, that's the way to do it. But, like, I've had so many break, like, come off of the glue. It's driving me crazy. She was gone when we did that writing. Gone. His fell off, and then I need to look for his because he did it. I just don't know where it is. So we did those ones yesterday. Those are the ones we did, the writing we did yesterday, and they, like, added on a piece to the story. So anyway, I peeled this one, or I took the thumbtack out of the wall because, like, the clothespin fell out, and then I set it on the counter when I was up here doing stuff, and I literally, I just landed my knee into it, and, like, I can't pull my pant leg up because my pants are, like, skinny jeans, and I can't pull my pant leg up, but I'm hoping I don't. My pants are black, so I guess the blood doesn't matter. Freaking hurt so bad, though. So did that, changed out my focus wall, and oh, we did these. So we did, like, our animal research today. So I took down the alphabet things that were right here and put up their posters, and they turned out really, really cute. So they had to put the picture of the animal that they chose in the middle, and then 4 facts to, like, say how that animal stays alive. So yeah, and they did so well collaborating. Although I like this one. It's a dolphin. Never seen a dolphin that color before. Very interesting. So anyway, I had a really good day today for the most part. I got some really cute gifts from friends at school, and you also know that, like, my friends know I'm, oh goodness gracious. I guess I should set that up correctly. I guess I know that my friends know I'm obsessed with flare pens because I got 2 sets of the candy pop flares from 2 different people. So now I have one for home and one for my backpack to take to, like, training and stuff, and then one for my classroom. So can never have too many. Other than that, I'm gonna go to a friend's house tonight for dinner and just to hang out. I'm gonna see my mom probably. Yeah, just a relaxing day. That's all we did today, though, was the animal things, and then I had them present. So I'm trying to think what we did today. That's literally it. And then they did their spelling test, and yeah, that's it. I did see one of my old students from last year, who was someone who gave me, like, pretty hard time last year, but, like, you know when they give you a hard time and then, like, the year after they, like, want to be your best friend? I'm like, why couldn't you have been my best friend last year? But yeah, so he came back to school, it was nice to see him because I haven't seen him because he doesn't go to our school anymore. So that was cute. And I think that's it. I had a really good birthday. It was like, I never really get to spend my birthday at school because for whatever reason there's always stuff going on. Like last year I had training. The year before that I think I was in school, and then 2 years before that, like, I either had training or it was on the weekend. Actually, I think I had training both times. I don't know. But anyway, I will show you this because this is so cute and it's sitting right in front of me. So my partner made me this, and it says, a brown paper package tied up with a string. These are a few of your favorite things, and she had, like, a little string around it. And so it had the candy pop flares for your heart, because she knows I love those. And then for your soul, and it has, like, little dog things because she knows I'm obsessed with my dog. And oh, this, it says for your health, and it says happy birthday. How cute is that? And for your tummy, and it's a Starbucks gift card. And then for your heart, because it's we both love Dollar Tree. And that's, like, our favorite place because we're teachers and that's what we do. So I thought that was super cute. And then my other friends, actually I'll pull this stuff down. So I also got these little note cards. Like, how stinking cute are these? I love note cards. Another thing, candy pop flares. This little, like, silver and grayish color glitter washi tape. A little notepad, because I love notepads. And then Dude. My friends hooked me up. How cute is this? It's like a little planner, which is perfect because I was wanting to get a planner for like my life and not just like lesson plans. So perfect. And it's like super small and nice. So that, and then how precious. It says motivation in a mug. Get out. So, and then there's some candy in there. So sweet. So that was from all of them. And yeah, I have the best friends ever, basically. So I'm gonna go ahead and end off the vlog here. I'm gonna be leaving here. Oh my gosh, it's already 3:11. Okay, I'm gonna go. I have to go to a doctor's appointment at 4 o'clock, which is like 30 minutes away. And I will catch up with you guys on Monday morning. So I hope everyone had a really good week, and I hope that you liked this video. So go ahead and give it a thumbs up if you did. And if you could subscribe to my channel, that'd be great. And you can catch up with future videos and leave any comments down below with video requests that you guys have. So have a great weekend. Bye.